A rancher needs to enclose two adjacent, this is number 29, a rancher needs to enclose two adjacent rectangular corrals, one for cattle and one for sheep. If the river forms one side of the corrals and 270 yards of fencing available, find the largest total area that can be enclosed. So you got a river on one side. You want to make two rectangular corrals for your cattle and sheep. And you want to maximize this area given that you only had 270 yards of fencing to build this. So I'm going to call this a W, and a W, and then a W. And I'm going to call this whole side here a length. So my perimeter for this is 3 W's plus 1 length. And I know how much my perimeter is going to be, 270. So what I got to figure out is what width and length would maximize the area of this right here. Now what's the area of this big rectangle? The area would be length times width. So I want to maximize these areas, this big rectangle. So I'm going to take this formula and solve it for one of the variables, plug it into the area formula, and find out that I have a quadratic, and then I'm going to maximize that by finding the max of that by finding the vertex. So it'd be real easy for me to solve for L by subtracting a 3W away from both sides. So L is equal to 270 minus 3W. That's what L is. So I'm going to put that in here for L. Alright, and I still got a times W on the outside. Now if I distribute the W, I get an area of 270W minus 303W squared. And this is an area function basically. I just didn't write it with function notation. So if I find the maximum, it's a quadratic. So if I find the vertex, I'm going to find the width that gives me the maximum area. So negative b over 2a would be negative 270. The b is always in front of the w, not the first number, but just the number in front of w. The a is in front of w squared. So negative 270 divided by negative 6. What is negative 270 divided by negative 6? It's 45. So the width of this would need to be 45, 45, and 45. Well, if I have 3 45s, that means I have 135 feet of fencing used. So what would this long side need to be? I've got 270 feet. It needs to be 135 feet. So the dimensions would be 45 by 135. This is in feet. No, it's in yards. It's in yards. My bad, it's in yards. So the question asks, what's the largest total area? So let's multiply this area out. 45 times 135. 6,075 square yards. (6,075 square yards).